Hello. Today I will be canning carrots, and I think I've got around 5 pounds of carrots, and so far I've washed them and cut off the ends, both ends, the tops and bottoms, and I am peeling them. After I finish peeling them, I'm going to go ahead and slice them and then give them a final rinse before I move on to the following steps. But today I'm going to be using the hot pack method that's described in the Complete Guide to Home Canning. It's published by the USDA and the National Institute for Food and Agriculture. And I always follow governmental guidelines when canning because I like to be extra safe, and these are tested recipes to be safe. So yeah, the other day I saw I saw a YouTube video where somebody presented as instruction on how to hot water bath can carrots, and you can't do that unless they're pickled. I wish everyone knew that with most vegetables you just can't safely can them in a hot water bath unless they're being pickled some way. Yeah, so kind of crazy, huh? But anyway, let's move on to the next step. It requires me to fill the pot up with the carrots and then pour in boiling water and then bring it to a boil and simmer for 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this has been boiling now for 5 minutes, and I'm going to turn it off and remove it from the heat. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I've got some skinnier, longer carrots in here. Let me try canning those or putting those in this jar. They're just so skinny, I hated having to cut them up, and I think that, I could just throw them in with some pot roast or something towards the end of when the pot roast is done. I think it'll be nice to have, carrot that's a little bit more of a different shape with your pot roast than sliced carrots. Any more? Yep, I see another one. Okay. So let's get those down in there. Make sure I'm not missing another long one. Put some hot water in there. Okay. And then debubble. The water level looks about perfect. Okay. And then wipe the lid, or excuse me, wipe the rim. And put the lid on. Put it in the canner. Okay, so it looks like I got 7 pints, and it's time to put the lid on and bring it up to pressure. So make sure you follow the guidelines, the rules for your canner. Put the lid on, and we're going to vent it for 10 minutes. Once it comes up to full steam, and you'll be able to tell full steam when it comes from there and this pops up. So as soon as this pops up, after this starts full steaming, this pops up and I'll start the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so we're steaming, but we're not counting yet. I think my little spout is going to pop up anytime soon, and then I'll start counting the 10-minute timer. There it goes. Did you see that? Start. Put my timer at 10 minutes. Okay, so my 10 minutes expired, and I put my gauge on, and the pressure's coming up. And once it's up to 10 pounds, which is for my area, I'm going to set the timer to can it for 25 minutes, since I'm canning pints. If you're doing quarts, it would be for 30 minutes. Okay, we're approaching my 10 pounds of pressure, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the heat. And you can tell the thing's behaving differently now because of that pressure. And I'm going to start the timer for 25 minutes. And there we go. And I'll check back periodically. I don't ever just walk away from it. Okay, it's almost, time's almost up. 17, 15, 14. And as soon as time's up, I'm going to kill the heat and not touch it until all pressure is gone. Okay, I'm going to kill the heat completely off, not touch anything, and then so it's just going to sit like that, and I'm just going to go back to what I was doing. And I think it'll probably be like maybe it'll probably take like maybe an hour before it's at zero pressure. I'll let you know when I get back. So I'm back. Okay, so I was in the other room at the far end of the house, and I heard the metal clinking go down on this thing right here. So I came in here. It's at zero pressure and 115, so I'm thinking it took maybe 35 minutes. I was thinking it was probably going to take like an hour, but yeah, it took 35 minutes. So at this point, all I'm going to do is just pull this off, and I'm going to open it like that, and then maybe just let it sit like this for a few minutes and let some of the steam escape. Maybe like this. Ooh, do you see that steam? Yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit like this for a few minutes. Okay, it's been another minute or two, so I'm gonna, ooh, hot, hot, hot. Open that. Always open away. I've got the camera in one hand, so can't show you, but I've got it tilted so that it is steaming out the back. I'm gonna let it sit like that for 10 minutes or so. Okay, so it's that fun time where we get to take the lid off. Let me see if I can do this one-handed, since I'm again working with the camera. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so I didn't do that because That thing is big and heavy, and I ain't that strong to be manipulating it with its full weight with one hand. So yeah, I put it down. So I've got my jar lifter here, and yeah, look how pretty they are. Look at that, they're so pretty, aren't they? Everybody always loves this part. So I'll take them all out. Look how beautiful they are. They're not so pretty.